Brothers and sisters, good evening. A very warm welcome to this program. It's a pleasure as always to have you on board and hope you're all having a wonderful time. A couple of days back, I was speaking at a conference. The topic was Generation Z, the digital natives. Now, Generation Z consists of people who were born after the year 2000. So most of our children and most of the school students belong to this category. So I was talking about how Generation Z is different. They learn in a different manner, their attention spans are quite short, they love to multitask, they prefer searching rather than solving. Now while it was going on, there was one elderly person in the audience. He stood up and he said, and yes, these people are extremely selfish. Now I was shocked, okay, but I allowed him to elaborate. He said, Generation Z or digital natives, they're very self-centered, they care only for themselves, they don't want to share, they don't want to do anything for others. And what's surprising was that the majority of the audience seemed to agree with him. Now I have a different point of view. I have a diametrically opposite point of view. And I told them an incident that happened almost a year ago. I was doing a training with my wife to a group of youngsters, and I told them about the plight of the young brothers and sisters in the villages of Africa, where they don't have access to clean drinking water. So we asked them to come up with a skit to highlight the plight of youngsters over there. They came up with an awesome performance. We really loved it. But what is more, after a month I get a call from one of the students who said that they had maintained contact even after the program. They started a mini movement, and they even collected enough money to donate a well to a village in Ghana. Now that was very sweet. That was indeed sweet. God bless. Now this is not the only incident that I've come across. I've really come across many such incidents where these youngsters have gone all out to make a difference. So for sure, I know that these youngsters, Generation Z, they care for the environment, they care for the community that they're in, and they really want to make a difference in this world. And it's slightly different from us because we tend to empathize a lot, our generation that is. Oh, someone should do something about it, oh, that is bad. While these youngsters, they roll their sleeves and they get into action. So if any one of you, our viewers, feel that the current generation is too self-centered, I'm sure you'll change your opinion after this episode, because I've got with me two young, bubbly representatives of Generation Z, neck deep in social service and volunteering, who is going to answer to some questions that we have from their perspective. We're going to try to find answers to these questions. Should youth take up volunteering? Should they take part in activities that are striving to make this world a better place? What are the benefits of volunteering, and what are some of the organizations that these youngsters can work in? So it's now time to invite and welcome our guests into the studio. It's my pleasure to welcome Saima Khan and Afreen Khan. Saima and Afreen, it's indeed a pleasure to have you in the studio. Thanks a lot for coming in. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll add a lot of value to this discussion here. Now, for the benefit of our viewers, could you kindly, let's start with Saima here, could you kindly introduce yourself in a little more detail, please?
Okay, sure. My name is Saima Khan. I'm 16 years old. I go to Gems Zarur English High School, Varka. I've started social work 2 years ago, and after the first event, I've been very dedicated, and I've tried to get my friends along with me, and my family too. They've also started hardcore volunteering. We've also started projects in school where we bring up really controversial topics, and we try to prove adults wrong because they have a wrong impression on us.
Exactly. Saima, I was just reading about an achievement that you had recently. Would you want to share that with the viewers?
Yes. I recently became part of the United Nations volunteering family.
Okay.
And I also got nominated for an international award.
Oh my God, okay.
Volunteer of the Year.
Okay.
I'm the first girl and the first youngster to get nominated. and it's been an honor. And I'm really happy that I could be part of United Nations, because they take up projects all over the world.
Okay.
In small cities, rural areas, they try to, you know, create huge awareness and make sure that everyone pays attention to it.
I'm sure. And since you really want to prove the elders wrong, and the elders out there, they believe that you people are quite self-centered and that you don't want to do anything for others, I'm sure we'll change that paradigm as we get into the session.
Yeah.
It's now time to get to know Afreen in a little more detail.
Hi sir, hi everyone. My name is Afreen Khan. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Gems Aaron English High School. I'm just new to the whole volunteering concept now, and I'm like friends with Saima, and she's helped me a lot to join all these volunteering organizations, and it just makes me happy to help all these people. So yeah, I'm not anything great as Saima over here, and yeah, so I'll just pass it on to you.
Yeah, I think if you devote your time and talent to a purpose greater than yourself, I think that is a great job.
Exactly,
regardless of the accolades that you've won, I'm sure they will come in due course.
Yeah.
Now that's a question that we have for you later today about accolades in general.
Yeah.
But question, let's come back to you, Sema. You invest a lot of time and effort in serving the society. Could you give us some more details about the volunteering projects that you've taken up?
Yeah, so I started 2 years ago. So initially I was just a volunteer at several organizations. I mean, today I can proudly say that I'm part of 45 charity organizations, including global organizations.
Okay.
So initially when I started, I wanted to go for something which I would be comfortable. And that was the small events, like, you know, distributing water couplets and food to the laborers, or spending time with the patients in hospitals, dealing with special needs children, etc. And then as I got more devoted, I started taking up my own projects. Like I had my own project called the Gratitude Day, where with the help of Afreen and my other schoolmates and the support of my school, I was able to conduct a successful event in Burjuman, where we thanked and we congratulated the staff over there. Like, you know, the maids and all. I mean, it's just that to make someone smile.
Very true, very true, very true. I think very often we forget to say something as simple as thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I think it definitely makes a difference for somebody. I was remembering the movie Munna Bhai MBBS, probably too old for you people, maybe.
No, I love it.
But there's a lovely scene in which he goes and embraces a sweeper and says, and I just want to say thank you. So I think that's a